on. I think this is a good start. I think we came out here and we did our jobs consistently, and I think that's what led to what happened today. So I think we got some stuff to build on. And just got to go back and go to work. So just build for next week, UCLA.
Curtis said you guys feel like you're disrespected. Was today kind of something you guys felt like you had something to prove maybe?
I mean, I feel like we don't have anything to prove to the outside world. We have something to prove to ourselves, and that's what we play for. We play for our teammates. I play for my brothers. And so, I mean, I feel like as long as you do that, as long as you play for your brothers and teammates, I mean, it makes it easy to go out there and, do your job because, you care about the person that's playing next to you.
Did you find anything out about your team, Kenneth, that you didn't know before a game? Did you see something in a game setting that made you feel even better about the prospects of this group?
I mean, I feel like just as the game overall, I mean, I feel like we played tremendous on all three sides of the ball. So, obviously we haven't played a game. This is the first game that we've played this year. So just seeing all three sides of the ball, not really going against each other, but going against somebody else, I think we did an excellent job of, going out there and executing. So, I mean, I felt good with the way the game went. I feel like, we got some stuff to build on and get ready for next week.
Were you surprised to be up 42 at half on that team?
I mean, I wasn't surprised. I knew if we did our job and we did what our coaches told us to do, then, that would be the end result.
Kenneth, what just your defensive line overall? I mean, having new guys like Ronnie Perkins come in there, make plays. Monty's, and Neville seem to be coming along further, and then you have Kenneth playing a new position. What kind of a difference did those guys make today?
Man, they made a huge difference, man. I was telling them during the game, I was like, bro, like, I can't even get no cookies, right? I can't even get no tacos right now because y'all eating up the whole line of scrimmage. So, just joking with those guys throughout the game. But, I mean, they came out there and played their butts off. Hats off to those guys. They came out there and, showed tremendous effort getting to the ball and doing stuff like that. So, I was real happy for them, just glad to see that, they're playing the way that they're playing.
The shift of positions, the new alignment, the 5 DBs behind you guys, you feel like you're still learning this defense as it's coming at you? Or was today kind of you got it?
I mean, I felt pretty good in the defense today. I mean, I've done a lot of studying. I mean, I've always been in my playbook and stuff like that. So I feel pretty good as far as the defense and stuff like that. Obviously, we have stuff that we install throughout the week, getting ready for teams, game plan stuff. But I feel pretty good about the defense.
You laid a pretty good hit on Chris Robertson. You're a talker. Did you say anything to him after you hit him?
Nah, I mean, I just about my day. I mean, don't not say too much after I hit him.
Buki and Ronnie Perkins, 2 true freshmen that made good impacts today. How impressed were you with them, especially knowing that you were in those shoes a year ago?
Definitely really impressed. When you come out here and start as a true freshman, that just says a lot about you, about your work ethic and stuff like that. So those guys came out there and, they did what they needed to do. They did their jobs and they, came out here and bought and made plays. So I think it's good, get their feet wet as far as getting game experience and stuff like that. But, overall, I think they performed really well.
Have you had any moments in practice or scrimmages in the spring like that Florida Atlantic guy getting after Kyler and you're trying to chase him and you can't catch him and he's doing all kinds of swirling stuff? Or I know you can't touch quarterbacks here, but
yeah, I mean, actually I have not this past spring or this past camp, but like my first spring here, I guess, when I first early enrolled, kind of chasing him around for a good 100 yards. I mean, it's 53 yards across the field, so him going back and forth, got me pretty tired. But definitely a special player. Glad to have him as, our quarterback. So, just him balling and doing that's just what he does on a daily. So.
Have you noticed the impact of the talent that's come in here, especially, this is your second year, but the recruiting class that came in this year, have you noticed the impact that you guys have made on this defense?
I think the coaches are doing a tremendous job recruiting-wise. I mean, they're bringing in great players and stuff like that, and, they're developing, getting ready to get on the field, and a lot of guys are getting on the field early. So I think, as far as the impact of the young guys, that's just hats off to the coaches, just the way that they recruit and stuff like that. So, definitely, just happy the way we performed today as a defense. I think we did our job and, consistently, but, at the end of the day, we got some stuff to build on.
Do you remember a point in preseason camp where you were like, Curtis Bolton really might be a guy that makes a big impact for us this year?
I mean, all throughout camp, those guys were competing back and forth. They pretty much were going play for play. So, I mean, it really wasn't it wasn't a point where, you know, I just was like, oh wow, like Buzzy is like the outright winner of the job. You know, both of those guys competed. You know, Caleb competed, obviously coming from outside to inside, and then Buzzy competed, you know, just being an inside backer, period. So I think both of those guys, you know, did a tremendous job today, and I think both of those guys got bright futures.
Do you just kind of approach it like, hey, let's see who's gonna step up today, you know, with that guy next to you? I mean, I would imagine that's a pretty integral part of your defense is just those two positions working together.
I mean, yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, the person that plays next to me obviously is going to be someone that, you know, that I have to be, you know, really comfortable with and stuff like that. So I'm comfortable with both of the guys. I'm comfortable with whoever coach puts in there. So at the end of the day, you know, both of those guys, you know, like I said, throughout camp, it was like day after day, they both were making plays. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's on the coaches on who plays and, you know, who you just want to start and stuff like that. But I think both guys have bright futures.
Lincoln said Addison Gums is out for the season. How difficult is that